What?
It's Batman time.
Is it time to be Batman?
Yeah, you're going to be the Bat. That's what the back of the case says.
Really?
Yeah, be the Bat.
Be the Bat?
Yeah.
Are you... Okay. Are you pulling my leg?
You're actually plays Batman, but not an actual Bat.
Okay,
But
sure.
But some see him as an actual Bat. That's what strikes the fear into their core.
All right. So, tell me more about this Batman character.
He's a superhero.
Oh.
Similar to the likes of Superman and Spider-Man.
Okay.
He doesn't really have powers. He just got a lot of money.
Well, then how is he a superhero? Wouldn't he just be like a hero?
He can do some super things.
Or like super cool things?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Sure. I think I'm along for the ride for this super cool hero.
You better be along for the ride because there's a lot of driving.
Oh, good segue there.
And
what game is this, by the way?
This is Batman Arkham Knight.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
All right, I'll trust you just this once.
I want to go ahead and say there's probably going to be spoilers. So if you have not played this and intend on doing so, don't watch this right now.
Yeah. And if you are going to go ahead and watch it, just beware that what you're seeing right now will take place 56% of the way through the game.
Yes. And that's not through the story. That's just how
game completion.
I am. Yes.
Sure. Okay.
I think I'm like 70% through the story.
Okay. So who's that dude in the red?
That's Robin with the R.
All right.
Let's see. You're already getting spoilers right now just by these loading screens. These are from cutscenes in the game.
Okay.
My primary objective is to equip a new secondary weapon for the Batmobile at the facility near Merchant Bridge, I think, is what that said.
So this is the Batmobile?
Yep.
Clearly inspired by the new one from the films.
Yep.
That's what it looks like.
It's got the...
you got like the retro skin on.
I'm going to go ahead and turn our TV volume back up.
Okay. Bold move.
Yeah, sure. All right, so here we go. We're driving.
Boy, we sure are.
There's a lot of the Batmobile in this game.
Okay. So I guess like... Because they're like Batman Arkham City was also like city scale.
Yes.
Would you say this is significantly bigger than that game?
Much bigger.
And how does that make you feel inside?
Okay.
Yeah, you're okay with the size of the game? Like, you don't think it's too sprawling?
No.
Because like I played Arkham Asylum. I got maybe like third of the way through the game. I haven't played any of the other ones because it just didn't interest me. Like the combat didn't interest me. And so this seems like it would be even worse for me. Like I guess I'm kind of having like open world fatigue. I feel like every game feels like it needs an open world right now. When certain games, like these games, feel like they're more at home in a slightly more linear environment.
Sure.
A slightly more structured experience.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know. Like, well, how do you feel about it? I mean, do you think that it'd be better as a more linear game?
I really liked Arkham Asylum for what it was. I liked the linear-based gameplay that one had. But I think with all, like, especially in this one, the traversal techniques that this one has, such as the Batmobile, and just the fidelity at which you can glide around and use your grappling hook to project you further. It doesn't really feel like it takes me long to get anywhere, and usually I go straight to my objective. It's not like I'm scouring around looking for stuff or anything. So in a weird way, it's almost like it is linear because it's like point to point. I need to go here, then here, then here. Okay,
so there's always a really clear objective for you to follow.
Like, okay, so here's all the different, like, oh wait, Alfred, come on. Up top, you got your main mission, your story mission, progress the story. And all of these other ones are side missions you can do that'll just set a waypoint for you to go there and do it.
Okay. So they're like broken down into like categories of the side missions?
No, so you do multiple of the same mission. Well, multiple of the same basic types of, like this one.
Right. So you could continue to do intel missions until you were done with intel missions, or do they unlock as you progress the story?
Yeah, they unlock. Some some of them. Like the base mission unlocks. It's not like So, like, for instance, once I unlocked Gunrunner, I can do all 3 of the Gunrunner missions right then and there, once I have just Gunrunner unlocked in general.
Okay.
It's not like each specific one of those missions is locked behind a gate.
Yeah. Are they like kind of like little mini story arcs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they follow each of, like, famous...
A different villain?
Yeah.
Okay.
We will actually... I'm going to show off some of the car combat. So
that seems like the new
we're
thing.
do this Armored and Dangerous mission, where we take down an APC.
Are they big on the name puns?
As far as...
Like Armored and Dangerous? Like Armed and Dangerous?
Yeah.
Do they do that a lot?
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
just in the names of, like, AR missions and stuff. It's not really into the dialogue in here.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. I can take some of these guys down. So if you hold left trigger, you go into combat mode, in which you essentially turn the Batmobile into a tank.
Cool.
And take them down.
That looked like that handled pretty well.
Yeah, it handles very well. Some people didn't like the fact that you have to hold down left trigger to stay in this mode. And that left trigger seems like a brake versus where it's square to brake in this. But there's actually a setting. Let me see if I can find. I'm not even looking for it. Probably controls. I don't know. There's a setting somewhere in here. Battle mode toggle. So what this does is...
Oh, so you just hit it once.
Yeah,
and then...
you hit it once and then...
Okay.
Or no, it's R1. It switches to R1, so then L2 is brake.
Okay.
So that solves that problem for the people that don't like it. But I've gotten used to it, so it's not really a complaint for me.
I mean, like, usually what happens in games is I'll be, like, a good portion of the way through and having dealt with, like, bad control options, and then in some sub-menu somewhere I find a fix for it, and by that point I've gotten so used to the bad control that it's not an issue.
Yes, absolutely.
And, like, that's the thing to remember, is that in a non-competitive setting, really any button mapping, you're going to get used to it, and it'll become, like, second nature to you.
Right.
Unless you are a person who plays, like, a bunch of different games at once, then it could be a problem.
Alright, so this guy I don't actually go into battle mode because I'm need to be constantly chasing him. So I have these mobile something shots that I can fire at him once the target gets locked up.
Immobilize? Okay.
So I can just take him down. He's got, like, smaller cars that come after you.
Alright.
You gotta take down as well.
So one thing I'm noticing here is when you run into stuff, it gets, like, totally fucked.
Yeah, a lot of the environment is destructible. I mean, you can't, like, level a building, but like,
but you can take out the corners of the building, which is cool instead of just having, like, some stupid bounce-off animation.
Right, because the Batmobile would tear through.
Yeah, you just, like, plow through a building. That's pretty, like that right there. Yeah. Instead of bouncing off of it, you just power through it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. In my opinion, I think this is the best of the Arkham games.
Really? Okay.
Absolutely.
In what ways?
I think the story is the best.
Okay.
A lot of people don't like all the like heavy focus of the Batmobile, but I think it tremendously adds to the core, like to what Batman is. I mean,
sure,
he is just as much a main character in the world of Batman as the Batmobile is. So I think it was great to have this focus on it. And I mean, I think it's all fun. Like I think all the Batmobile stuff. I've never been like, oh god, I gotta get back in the Batmobile.
Okay.
So I think the Batmobile adds a lot to this game. I already said story, right? Well, just primarily story and gameplay. I think those are the two things that really hit home.
Is there anything significant in, like, the hand-to-hand combat? Any differences there?
It feels a lot better. I mean, it's more or less the same, but it weirdly feels a lot better.
Okay. Well, there you go. You got a trophy.
Yeah. Absolutely. I was just about to say something else. Oh, also, and I will mention this in my review for this, this game is heavily dependent on you have previously played the other Arkham games.
Okay.
The story was, I'm sure...
It's like I couldn't jump into it with no questions.
Right, absolutely. Yes, it's very confusing. I mean, they do a little bit, a very, very little bit of sort of... Well, not even like explaining what happened. At the beginning, you see Joker being cremated, insinuating that he died somehow if you hadn't played them. But you do kill him in Arkham City. Let's pick an objective here. Let's see. I can go rescue a firefighter.
Yeah. Let's do that one so we get a good idea of.
This will be hand to hand.
Yeah, some hand to hand stuff. Let me show that off. It seems to me like I've watched you play a good bit of this before this. most of these questions I'm asking are for an academic purpose for you viewers. But when I was watching before, and I kind of mentioned something along these lines, a lot of the villains, I have no idea who the fuck they are, but they're like obscure comic book villains.
Yes.
And so it seems like the story in this, from what I understand it to be, is like a very surreal like escalation, and that seems more in line with like the comics.
Yes. It's just, I mean, I can delve into the story if you want me to and explain just how crazy it is. I mean,
Let's probably avoid that
Okay.
as much as possible. I don't want to showcase too much here.
there's a firefighter right there, bent over, and
Right.
being beat up on. The orange guys are armed.
Okay,
enemies.
dudes with guns.
There's
Probably want to take out that shield guy too.
Yes, there's a new like stealth feature, but I don't think I can get down there and do it with just how many guys there are.
Is
right
the
now.
fear takedowns?
Yeah. Oh, I almost had it. Oh well. So I mean, like this all feels very familiar, like just countering when you see the blues and just the different enemy types.
Seems like he's jumping between enemies a lot better
Yeah,
than
like it all
he had.
just feels so much better. Like it's I don't know. It's almost. Oh wow, that was really bad on me. I don't know. It oh frick, I can't see. It's almost like less floaty, and it feels more impactful. Like
it seems like you're snapping to
Yes.
things a lot with your animations.
But I mean, at its core, it's still just matching X, jumping over guys, hitting triangle to like this.
Right.
That's all it still is. But there's these guys now that tackle you too.
Fun.
Yep, you're supposed to hit them with batarangs, but I never see them coming. Gosh, man.
This is a tough group of enemies.
Yeah, it sure
It's
is.
dense.
They're all like this group is like all of these special types of enemies. You
Yeah.
have to do specific things to take them
So is
down.
this one of the ladder rescue firefighter
Yes,
missions?
Yes.
Makes sense that it would be pretty tough. That was close.
Oh, dang it. So those shield guys, you have to do a special move combo to be able to attack them.
Okay, right there.
Yep.
Oh,
Come on.
there we go.
It's not,
Boom, right to the ribs.
Save this poor firefighter. Toward the beginning of the game, there is a button prompt to even the odds. I would like to throw that out there.
Okay.
As well. You hit L1 to even the odds.
Great.
Yep, it's pretty great.
I need you to stay calm. This won't help anyone.
Is it the same guy been voicing Batman
Yes.
for all the games? Okay.
And Mark Hamill's returned for
Right. For
Foils the Joker.
yeah,
I know
for some
about
Joker
sudden
stuff.
surge in fires. Was a cause ever established?
Nothing concrete.
FDGC seems like a weird combination of.
Fire Department, Gotham City.
Yeah, I mean,
You'd
that's
think
what
it'd be
it is, but-
GCFD,
Yeah, that
Gotham
sounds,
City
that
Fire
sounds
Department.
better.
Wait here. An officer is on his way to pick you up.
Yeah, because like it's NYPD, New York
Yeah.
Police Department.
So, like, all those, that's how many I have left. Like, for each one of those.
Oh, okay. Dang. And then-
And I can go down here to the bottom, and it'll tell me my percentage in each one of the things.
Okay, cool.
I want to show you one of my favorite features in this game. I don't know where it is, but if
We're
I
about to
hold
find out.
L1,
Batmobile just swings in
it
and
swings
picks
in,
you up.
picks me up, and I'm on my way. That is super satisfying.
Ain't tech great?
Oh, it sure is. And like they've added a lot more traversal options with the Batmobile. So if you're driving and you double tap X, you glide out and can then be on your way,
Okay.
on your merry way.
It seems like there's a lot more grapple points in this,
Yeah,
or there are,
'Cause it's
are
a
a
bigger
lot.
city, too.
Yeah, and that's just a huge part of the traversal.
so there's upgrades, like always, the Wayne Tech upgrades. So I have 9 points right now. I haven't used them a lot. You earn points like crazy in this, but there's a ton of stuff to upgrade.
Okay.
So you spend them pretty quickly. I've just sort of been like aimlessly spending them just because I'm going to get them all at
Yeah.
some point. So I just spend them wherever I can.
Call me crazy, but I think I saw Bruce Wayne.
So what else do I got here? Let's do. Is this the last? I got 2 more of that. We'll just do story mission.
Alfred, I'm going to investigate the seismic activity on Miyagani Island.
All right, yeah, that way we can see at least like one of the cinematics or something. So, if you're watching and you really want to avoid spoilers, now would be a good time to go ahead and stop, since we've just been doing side quest stuff up until now.
Absolutely. And then the dive bomb was in Arkham City, but it makes it's much more useful in this one. It helps you get your speed and height back like a lot.
Okay.
So it's super, super useful. That is the Bat Jet.
The Bat Jet?
Bat Jet, I think.
Just kind of roaming around?
Bat Copter, I think is actually what it is. No, it's scanning this island.
Okay.
And I had mentioned before where the side missions usually have just like go here for this side mission. But for this one, I have to capture Man-Bat. And he's just sort of flying around somewhere, so you have to listen for him and like as you're gliding around, and so you can tackle him
okay.
while he's in the air. So I mean, that one doesn't have a specific place to go, but
Alfred,
I think that's the only one.
Okay.
And like for the firefighters and stuff, it doesn't have a marker. Like you'd sort of just have to come across them, or like if you don't work on that for a while, Alfred will call you and be like, "Hey, like if there's a helicopter reporting a firefighter here," and then it sets like a location for you. I like that.
You just like watching the animation?
It's so good. All right, what are we doing here?
Alfred, I've located the source of the seismic activity.
It appears to be increasing in frequency.
I know what it is, and it's not good.
Oh, good. Oh, nice.
Good. I like how seamless that was. It went from
there are no loading screens.
Yeah, well, like it went from in-game, like it didn't even do like a cut, a cutaway into the cutscene.
You just gave away your location.
It's time for Scarecrow to pay for what he did to me.
I hope you're ready. He's going to throw everything he's got at us.
What did Scarecrow do to her?
Wreck his little tin
Was that in one of the previous games?
No.
Okay.
Just in this one.
Well, then let's not say, I guess.
He was trying to kill her.
Okay, well. It's not much of a spoiler, so.
Right. But we already gave the warning, so from here on, you've been warned. So I have an upgrade to this that lets me hack into them if I please. And they become allies.
Okay.
So I'm sure a lot of you have been able to tell, but if one of those lines is red, it's me just going to hit me, so I just got to stay out of the way of the line of fire.
It's kind of an interesting way of doing it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tanks.
There sure are. There are 15 that I'm not to take down here. But I upgraded, so I have a bunch of missiles, and we'll go in one focus.
Jeez.
So I unlock those missiles by destroying those, and the sort of circle around my reticle will fill up with every one of the things I destroy.
Okay.
And once I fill up all four of those like parts of the ring, then I will be able to use my missiles. And I've upgraded this so much to where if I can just get one shot on their turret, at least for the smaller ones, it'll destroy it in one hit.
Nice. Are there like a lot of upgrades for the Batmobile?
Well, there's ones that you get throughout the story, but there's also like these are ones just for like defense and how far you projected and stuff.
Okay.
But then it also has this many for weapons. So.
Oh wow! All right. So it's got basically two trees.
Yes. This one also has a way smaller focus on. I don't know if it's just going. Oh, up there. Has a way less focus on.
He's under attack.
Oh, I can't.
I can't leave her.
Using gadgets than the previous ones have.
All right.
You use those all the time in like City and Asylum, but very, very seldom do you have to use like your explosive spray and
okay, sure.
like the bat claw and all that stuff.
So this is just straight up tank mission.
Yeah, it seems like it. So these are like heavy-duty tanks. Oh, crap.
Look like it.
And I can only destroy them by shooting them in the back. And it has to be like a locked-on thing. Dang it. Come on.
Alright.
So you got to use the map to figure out which way they're facing.
Right. So this might be a really bad idea.
Probably. Holy crap. Holy shit. This is bad.
Ooh, man, that did a lot of damage.
Yeah, it sure did. Get out of here. Okay.
Jeez.
Alright, we're good.
You basically just have to break their LOS, otherwise they'll
Yes.
kick your ass.
Yes, they're very, very, very powerful. There are a lot of them here. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'd get the outermost one first.
So you got yourself an Xbox One. Why don't you tell the people about that?
Oh yeah, I traded in my Wii U, my Xbox 360, and my 3DS, and like almost dollar for dollar it covered it. And I had like a couple of extra bucks left over from the trade. So yeah, I picked up an Xbox One because I want to play the Halos. I want to be able to do that.
Yes.
That's the main reason. Also, like Rare Replay and Tomb Raider, I want to get sooner rather than later. That's what I've been calling it, the Tomb Raider sooner rather than later edition.
Yes. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, Xbox One. Came with Master Chief Collection, and then they also had a deal where when you buy one, you get a free game. So I chose Batman and traded it in the same transaction, and then used that to purchase. They had another deal. Like the only reason I did it is because they had so many deals. They had another deal going on where if you buy an Xbox One, you get $20 off a year of Live. So a year of Live is only $40. So I used the $40 from the Batman trade-in, well, actually $49, to buy a year of Live, and then I picked up Dead Rising 3 for like $15. So it's pretty good. And then I pre-ordered some stuff. Yeah. Got an Xbox One. It's currently at home downloading like 75, 76 gigabytes of Halo. So that's really something. There's a Joker question mark back there.
Yeah, they're all over the place. I'm going to do all those.
Afterwards.
Yes.
There you go, trophy.
Pick up Poison Ivy. So the PC version of this game is not doing so well.
Yeah, I've heard some complaints.
Initially, people were complaining that it was capped at 30 frames, but then there was a fix for it where you just go into some of the settings.
Yeah, one of the INI files.
There we go. Oh, that's not where I wanted to
right
go.
back there.
And I guess just overall, it's just not running very well, which is super unfortunate because like all those people aren't being able to witness what I feel is like a very, very solid, good game.
Sure.
So I mean that sucks that they have that issue, but I don't know. If I ever have a choice between PC and console, I'm always going to choose console. Always. Unless
There's a certain
there's a comfort
guarantee of quality there that like you don't have to fuck with settings and all that. And it's just whether or not it's like bad frame rate or whatnot, like it's going to be a consistent experience
for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Versus it just being my own problem if my computer can't run it.
Right.
The Batwing has located the cloudburst. Scans reveal it is manned and emitting a huge amount of energy.
So the reason you see Ivy here, she's immune to the Scarecrow's toxins, so she's sort of helping me a little bit, sort of.
Okay. That's a big boom.
Yeah, it sure is. That is the poison, or like the gas. The Scarecrow
Oh,
gas.
Scarecrow gas.
Oh, good.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, because I guess gas does that.
Oh boy. This could get real.
Sure could. Oh, good.
Oh boy.
I think of all the Batman villains, Scarecrow's the scariest.
Yeah, probably. I mean, even like in the old animated series.
Yeah.
Man, that Scarecrow was so creepy.
Just like...
So something I'm realizing is that this is the plot of the first Batman movie.
Sort of, yeah.
Well, not the first Christian Bale Batman
Right.
movie.
Is amplifying the effect of the toxin.
There's a lot of stuff going on in this game.
Yeah. Like this subplot is the plot of that.
Right.
You'll die.
But I mean, not even as scary as in like appearance, but he's like, I think he's the worst. I mean, I know like Joker's the iconic Batman villain, but like, I think he's the like, he's got the most potential to like fuck shit up.
Maybe, yeah. Because like that's the thing about Batman is since he doesn't have superpowers, his villains are usually scaled to accommodate that.
Sure.
So like, the Batman villains are rarely like going to destroy the world. They're usually going to destroy Gotham.
Yes.
Whereas like Superman, like they're going to destroy the universe.
Yes.
But like since Batman, he doesn't have powers and that kind of stuff, it's kind of scaled down for that. So yeah, I bet Scarecrow would be one of the.
And just because Batman, like, he's born out of fear. So, like,
Yeah.
and Scarecrow being, like...
Preys on fear.
Right.
Yeah,
Dispersed so fast.
that's a good point.
So, I mean, I think that's a good look. I don't want to give
Yeah.
away too much of this stuff.
Right, yeah, I mean, this is a good place to cut it off here.
But there's some crazy shit happening around Gotham now. Looks like I won't be able to go down to the streets.
Yeah, looks like you're going to be doing a lot of that wingsuit or bat
Bat
cape
suit.
traversal.
Batsuit.
Be careful of the gas.
All right.
So,
Well, thanks for showing me around Gotham. Yeah, it's a lovely town.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. I mean, as my thoughts right now before I'm writing the review, you know, I 100% recommend this game. I probably just a safe bet, pick it up on consoles, not on PC.
Yeah.
But if you were thinking about getting this sort of on the edge, I definitely give you the go ahead. It's pretty good.
There you have it. Out the mouth of babes come the truth. And Cody.
Yep.
So. Until next time. Catch y'all on the next Peep
see
Show.
ya.